Today, we must address a quiet problem within beautiful interiors where rooms look breathtaking in photographs but struggle with the reality of daily existence. While these spaces appear calm and expensive in still images, the difficult question remains whether real life can happen comfortably within them. Ordinary routines often clash with rigid styling when handbags, groceries, or coffee mugs disrupt the intended perfection. Suddenly, the room feels strangely unprepared for the messiness of human habits and imperfect days. A truly beautiful home should never make you feel as if your presence is interrupting the design narrative. Instead, it should hold your routines with grace, supporting family life and daily habits without fear. The ultimate goal of high-end design is not frozen perfection, but an elegance that feels deeply livable and welcoming. True luxury is creating a sophisticated sanctuary that embraces the reality of everyday life. The problem with picture-perfect rooms is that they often look beautiful only when they are untouched. They may photograph well, with clear tables, perfect pillows, and carefully arranged decor, but the moment someone actually lives in them, they begin to fall apart visually. A single bag, mug, or charger can suddenly feel like a mistake instead of a normal part of life. This is where the problem begins. Quietly. A home like that can quietly make you tired. You begin fixing, clearing, and moving things back all day. You may find yourself following behind other people, trying to return the room to the way it looked in the picture. But if beauty depends on constant correction, the room is not truly calm. It is only staged, fragile, and difficult to share. Shared life cannot survive constant perfection. Daily. Now. A room can have the right colors, the right sofa, the right lighting, and the right styling, yet still be hard to live in. If it has no place for the ordinary objects of daily life, every small item becomes loud. A phone charger ruins mood. A few makeup pieces feel messy. Mail becomes clutter because the room never planned for it. Beauty without function turns small habits into problems. This is why some elegant rooms feel stressful instead of peaceful. They leave no space for the habits people actually have. They assume nobody will bring groceries home, read a book, drink coffee, take off shoes, or leave something out for a moment. The room is so perfect that real life has nowhere to go, and perfection starts feeling less like luxury. The design starts demanding performance. Daily, quietly, endlessly. A beautiful room should not only be designed for the moment before someone enters it. It should also be designed for what happens after. A home must survive movement, use, comfort, and shared routines. It should still feel composed after breakfast, after work, after errands, and after an ordinary evening. Otherwise, it is not a livable home, only a beautiful scene. That is the real test of thoughtful interior design. Real luxury is not a home that only looks beautiful when nobody touches it. Real luxury is a home that still feels beautiful after someone has made coffee, opened the mail, taken off shoes, brought in groceries, and lived a normal day. It is not emptiness that makes a home feel refined. It is the quiet ease of using it without fear. Inside the calm rhythm of ordinary daily life. This is where livable elegance becomes important. A livable home is not careless, messy, or without beauty. It simply understands that people have real habits. People carry bags, use skincare, charge phones, read books, cook meals, and leave things out for a moment. They do not move through a home like models in a photograph. Good design makes room for that. Inside the gentle rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now. Sometimes the most luxurious feeling in a home is not perfection. It is ease. The ease of coming home and knowing where things go. The ease of putting your bag down without ruining the room. The ease of cooking without feeling the kitchen has lost its beauty. The ease of getting ready without hiding every product immediately after using it. inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now, a beautiful home should not feel like a museum. It should not make every person nervous about touching the sofa, using the table, or placing something down for a minute. If the room only feels safe when it remains untouched, it is asking too much from daily life. A home should make you feel held, not watched, judged, or corrected. Inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now, quiet luxury becomes more meaningful when it supports comfort. It is not about removing all evidence of living. It is about giving ordinary life a softer, more elegant frame. The cup, the book, the basket, the tray, and the folded blanket can all belong. When function and beauty work together, the home feels calm without becoming cold or empty. Inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily home life. Now, one of the simplest ways to make a beautiful home more livable is to create dedicated landing zones where everyday items can naturally settle without ruining the aesthetic. Since people will inevitably put things down, the goal is not to stop this habit but to provide a beautiful place for those objects within the gentle rhythm of ordinary life. Near the entrance, a landing zone might be a small tray for keys or a slim console with a drawer for mail to prevent items from becoming visual clutter the second you walk inside. In the bedroom, this concept manifests as a bowl for jewelry or a vanity tray for perfume, while the living room benefits from decorative boxes for remotes and chargers. When everyday items have no home, they become chaos, but through containment, they become part of the home's rhythm. Makeup scattered across a counter looks messy, yet the same items inside a beautiful tray look intentional and controlled. This is a quiet secret of elegant homes. They do not necessarily have fewer things, they simply contain them better so the eye reads a group as one calm shape. Trays, baskets, and bowls act as visual boundaries that signal where an object belongs, allowing the room to relax. By embracing these practical landing zones, you ensure that the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily home life is supported rather than interrupted. Ultimately, the power of containment transforms potential clutter into a sophisticated and organized sanctuary that feels both high-end and deeply livable. Now, the room feels intentional. Another important idea is to design for the mess you actually have, not the mess you wish you had. Do not design for the perfect version of yourself who always puts everything away immediately. Do not design for the perfect version of your partner, children, or family. Design for the way people really behave, because habits shape a home every day. Inside the gentle rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now, if someone always drops keys near the door, do not fight that habit endlessly. Put a beautiful tray near the door. If your partner always leaves a jacket on a chair, the home may not need another lecture. It may need a hook, a coat stand, or a basket in the right place. Design should reduce friction, not create resentment. Inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now, if makeup always ends up on the bathroom counter, hiding everything in a drawer may not be realistic. A small tray might work better because it keeps the daily items together. If toys always move into the living room, banning them completely may not help. A low woven basket that matches the room can make the mess feel expected, contained, and softer. Inside the calm rhythm of ordinary daily life. Good design does not shame the way people live. Good design observes the way people live, then makes those habits easier and more beautiful. It asks practical questions. Where will the bags go? Where will the mail go? Where will the chargers go? Where will the groceries land? Where will the shoes go? Where will everyday things be placed? Inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily home life. Now, these questions may not sound glamorous, but they are the questions that make a home work. When a home works well, it feels more peaceful. It becomes easier to maintain, easier to enjoy, and easier to share with other people. The most beautiful home is not the one that requires perfect behavior. It is the one that gently supports reality. Inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now, another reason some rooms are difficult to live in is that every surface is already filled with candles, books, and vases. At first, a fully styled table may look impressive, but the moment a single coffee mug appears, the whole arrangement feels messy. There is no breathing room left for the ordinary objects of real life within the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. A truly calm home has a little softness and room for movement, allowing ordinary objects to appear without destroying the overall feeling. Breathing room is not empty in a sad way. It is generous and allows the room to function without making the design feel disturbed or fragile. A quiet luxury home does not need every corner to be decorated because restraint is often what makes a space feel expensive. By choosing fewer, better pieces and leaving empty space, the room can actually be used for daily activities. A table with room for a cup of tea is often more beautiful than one that only holds decor inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Empty space is not wasted. It is what allows a room to breathe and lets you live without constantly disturbing the design. A sofa that invites you to sit is more luxurious than one that feels too perfect to touch. When you leave breathing room, your home becomes more forgiving, allowing a book or bag to pause without ruining the composition. Elegance often comes from knowing when to stop decorating to favor the practical rhythm of ordinary daily home life. Now, the room feels composed, welcoming comfort and small everyday pauses within its sophisticated, breathing layout. Empty space truly is the ultimate luxury. To make elegance more livable, one must prioritize forgiving materials that embrace the reality of the human touch. Some surfaces are undeniably beautiful but suffer by showing every fingerprint, crumb, and watermark, turning home ownership into a stressful burden. Beauty becomes a weight when small accidents feel like permanent damage within the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Forgiving materials, however, simplify existence. Textured linen hides small wrinkles while natural wood grows more beautiful with age. A softly patterned rug or stone with natural movement can soften visible marks far better than plain, delicate finishes. This doesn't mean your home cannot be refined. It simply ensures beauty doesn't control how you live your life. A home should age with you, collecting softness and memory rather than making you fear every spill or scratch. There is deep comfort in a space that looks lived in yet remains cared for, where a used candle or a blanket folded over a sofa makes the environment feel human. These details anchor the home in reality while maintaining a high level of sophisticated charm. The goal is to make signs of life harmonious rather than accidental, distinguishing the weight of clutter from the soul of warmth. Clutter feels accidental and heavy, but warmth belongs and makes a room feel alive, personal, and calm. Choosing resilient materials allows the home to breathe alongside the inhabitant, ensuring that high-end aesthetics remain deeply sustainable for years. It is about finding a balance where the material palette celebrates the passage of time. Ultimately, a home built with forgiving materials remains a timeless sanctuary that invites rest instead of anxiety. inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily home life today. Now, a shared home should never depend on one person constantly tidying up, as a space that only looks beautiful through endless fixing is merely well staged rather than well designed. Real design must facilitate daily order for everyone, creating systems that feel natural and quiet. A well-designed home works even when life is happening, offering simple places for objects to settle without requiring constant perfection. Good systems guide behavior without turning the household into a list of rigid rules within the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily life. Quiet luxury should never feel cold. It is about giving life a softer, more elegant frame through functional items like baskets, trays, and well-placed hooks. A home is a complex relationship between beauty and function, balancing personal taste with the truth of daily habits. When the dream of how we want to live aligns with how we actually live, the home becomes deeply comfortable. That comfort is far more valuable than frozen perfection because it feels settled and calm rather than empty or staged. The home itself should help carry the invisible work of keeping beauty alive by holding bags, mail, and charges effortlessly. By distributing the ease of maintenance across the architecture, every family member can contribute to the harmony of the environment. Design becomes a tool for connection rather than a source of domestic friction or isolation. True luxury lies in a home that supports the routines of a shared life without demanding an apology for existing. It is the invisible support system that allows beauty to persist through the chaos of reality. A home that works for everyone is the ultimate expression of sophisticated, intentional living. Inside the gentle rhythm of ordinary daily life. Now, the next time you look at a beautiful room, do not only ask if it is elegant, but ask if you can truly live there. Can you put down a bag, make coffee, or leave a book beside the sofa without ruining the atmosphere? A home that only looks beautiful when untouched is fundamentally flawed because a truly beautiful home must handle your life. It should welcome breakfast, errands, and imperfect evenings while remaining calm, thoughtful, and sophisticated. This is real quiet luxury, not emptiness or a room that makes you afraid to touch anything, but an elegant, peaceful, and livable sanctuary. Practical choices are not compromises. They are the very things that make beauty last and make ordinary moments feel cared for. A home should understand that ease is part of elegance, making real life feel beautiful rather than like a problem to be hidden. Let the coffee cup and the folded blanket belong, allowing the room to be used, shared, and loved without losing its aesthetic soul. The most elegant home is the one that has room for people, movement, and rest, welcoming reality instead of resisting it. It is a place where high-caliber design serves the inhabitant, creating a lasting heritage of comfort and style. By prioritizing the human experience, we ensure that our living spaces remain relevant and inspiring through every season of life. Design should always be a bridge between our aspirations and our daily needs. When beauty and function dance together, the result is a home that feels like a masterpiece of livability. This is the essence of modern refinement, a space that is as resilient as it is breathtaking. Inside the gentle, practical rhythm of ordinary daily home life. Now,